Inside an underwater city, deep beneath the waves, where the sunlight barely reached, lay the bustling underwater city of Aquaria. The city was home to a community of friendly fish, playful dolphins, and wise octopuses, all living together in harmony. The city was a marvel of underwater architecture, with towering coral buildings, winding seaweed streets, and sparkling jellyfish lanterns lighting the way. In the heart of Aquaria, a young fish named Finley swam excitedly through the city, his shimmering scales catching the flickering light of the jellyfish lanterns. Finley was a curious fish, always eager to explore and learn about the wonders of his underwater world. He loved to swim through the kelp forests, chasing after schools of sparkling fish, and playing hide and seek among the wavy seaweed strands. As Finley swam, he noticed a group of fish gathered around a large, ancient-looking door. The door was adorned with intricate carvings of sea creatures, and it looked like it hadn't been opened in years. Finley's curiosity got the better of him, and he swam closer to investigate. "What's going on?" Finley asked the gathered fish. "We're trying to open the door of the ancients," said a wise old fish named Krusty. "Legend says that behind this door lies a hidden treasure, hidden away by the city's founders." Finley's eyes grew wide with excitement. "Treasure? I love treasure." Quote, the fish all looked at each other, then back at Finley. "But it's said that the door can only be opened by someone with a pure heart and a sense of adventure," said Krusty. Finley thought for a moment, then nodded his head. "I have a pure heart and a sense of adventure. I can do it." Quote, the fish all looked at each other again, then nodded in agreement. "Okay, Finley, you can try," said Krusty. "But be warned, the door is guarded by a mischievous octopus named Ollie. He loves to play tricks on unsuspecting fish." Finley grinned. "I'm not afraid of Ollie. I'll show him my best fish face." Quote, with a determined look on his face, Finley swam up to the door and examined it closely. The door was covered in seaweed and coral, and it looked like it hadn't been opened in years. Finley searched for a hidden latch or a secret mechanism, but there was none. Just as Finley was about to give up, a playful voice echoed through the water. "Hey, Finley, what are you doing trying to open the door?" Quote, Finley looked around, trying to locate the source of the voice. That's when he saw Ollie, the mischievous octopus, peeking out from behind a nearby seaweed strand. "Hi, Ollie," Finley said cheerfully. "I'm trying to open the door of the ancients. I heard it leads to a hidden treasure." Ollie chuckled. "Oh, you want to open the door, do you? Well, I'm not going to make it easy for you. I'll give you a riddle to solve first." Finley's eyes lit up. "I love riddles. Go ahead, Ollie. I'm ready." Ollie grinned. "Here's the riddle. What can be broken, but never held? What can be given, but never sold?" Quote, Finley thought for a moment. Then his face lit up with a smile. "I know the answer. The answer is a promise." Quote, Ollie's eyes widened in surprise. "Wow, Finley, you're absolutely right. A promise is something that can be broken, but never held, and it's something that can be given, but never sold. You're very clever." Quote, the fish all cheered and clapped, congratulating Finley on solving the riddle. Ollie, impressed by Finley's quick thinking, nodded his head in approval. "Okay, Finley, you've passed the test. The door is now open to you. But remember, the treasure is not just gold and jewels. It's also the knowledge and wisdom of the city's founders." Finley's eyes sparkled with excitement as he swam up to the door and pushed it open. Inside, he found a large, dimly lit chamber filled with ancient artifacts and treasures beyond his wildest dreams. There were glittering jewels, shiny coins, and even a few old sea maps. But as Finley explored the chamber, he realized that Ollie was right. The treasure was not just gold and jewels. It was also the knowledge and wisdom of the city's founders. which was contained in a series of ancient scrolls. Finley spent hours studying the scrolls, learning about the history of Aquaria and the secrets of the sea. He learned about the importance of working together, respecting the ocean and its creatures, and always being kind and generous to others. As Finley swam out of the chamber, he felt like he had discovered a whole new world. He realized that the treasure was not just something to be found, but something to be earned and respected. The fish all gathered around Finley, congratulating him on his discovery. Krusty, the wise old fish, nodded his head in approval. Finley, you've not only found the treasure, but you've also learned the true value of it. You've learned that the real treasure is the knowledge and wisdom of the city's founders, and the importance of respecting and preserving the ocean and its creatures. Finley grinned, feeling proud of himself. I've learned that the treasure is not just something to be found, but something to be earned and respected. And I'll always remember that. From that day on, Finley was known as the bravest and most clever fish in Aquaria. He continued to explore the ocean, always respecting and preserving its wonders. And he never forgot the lessons he learned from the treasure of the ancient scrolls. The end. This story is part of the My Cup of Earth series, a collection of children's stories that celebrate the wonders of the natural world and the importance of respecting and preserving our planet. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.